So this is for Casey. So this is what Jehovah is telling you right now, Casey. You need to stay in a state of flow. Stop resisting, right? Don't resist your body. Don't resist life. Don't resist anything that life brings at you. Even if you think you don't want it to happen, not here, not now, you can, by using your mind, right? Take that out of your reality. By not resisting, you surrender. When you surrender, you stay in a state of flow, right? So you say, oh my gosh, I don't want this to happen, right? But it's not about what you want to happen, it's what needs to happen and what Jehovah is going to allow to happen. So you really need to be in that surrender, that state of flow, and really in tune with your emotions, your body, your energy. What is it saying to you, right? So right now, this is October, and my body is saying, you need to build, but you also need to rest. And you need to rest not from activity, but you need to rest from energy. You need to rest from other people's energy. This is the time where you have to consider, what do you like? What do you want? And how do you feel about a certain situation? And if it's not positive, you need to just leave it. You need to get out, leave it, right? Because you're in a state of flow and you're in a state of building. So what you're building will come to you. And when you're flowing to it, you accept it, and then you don't force it to be anything more than it is. Just enjoy it. Okay, number 2. You need to be right now in a state of realizing that to build, you do not need money. You do not need money to build. You need money to execute. If you need money and you need force to build, right? You're not in harmony with creation. You need money to execute. So to build connections, to build relationships, to build personal habits that's going to keep you happy and healthy, you don't need money, right? So you don't have money right now because you don't need it, because you're not ready to execute. Before you can execute, you need to build and prepare, right? So making your connections as things come to your mind, as thoughts and people come into your mind or into your life, right? You build, you make a connection, you put out positivity, you put out love, right? You sprinkle some casiness on top, right? And then you let it sit, right? This is music. You have to learn how to read the music of life, Casey. You need to learn how to ebb and flow and start and stop and the intonations, inflections, right? It's music. It's a melody that Jehovah is doing with you. So you need to learn the music, right? So, number 3, right? You need to be what you see. You need to live it. You need to live in that reality, right? So if you are holistic, you need to look for your definition of a holistic provider. If you are thinking, okay, I want my family to eat a certain way, I want us to live a certain way, you need to be it, right? You want to have a clean house, you need to clean your house. You need to live at the standard, not where your bank account is right now, because that's something totally different. You need to live at the standard of life that you want. You do not want to be burnt out. Well, you do not accept situations that burn you out. You do not accept conversations, environments that burn you out, right? Because that's not the standard that you're going to want, right? You want to be clean. You want to, okay, on a very private note, if, I heard today, self-respect is at the root of self-discipline. That was so profound to me. Self-respect. If I am respecting myself, It's not about what I can or cannot do. It's not that I can't have sex with everyone. It's not that I can't eat whatever I want. It has nothing to do with that. I don't have any rules on what I can and cannot do, right? I do not live in that space because I am in a state of flow. So I can do whatever I want to do. But I respect this body and I respect the needs of this body that it needs in order for me to accomplish what my purpose and my intention in life is. I respect the needs of my body. So my body needs energy, right? My body, I want my brain to be functioning optimally. So I am not going to put subpar energy into my body. Yes, I like that ice cream. I like the way it looks. Yes, I like the taste of fried chicken, right? But what is that going to do to my body? How is that going to leave me feeling, right? Yes, the man looks good. Yes, I may even want to have relations with him, right? But let's talk about a lot of different things, right? What is he eating? What is he putting into his body? What is his energy like? What is his patterns, his vibration? How is he taking care of himself, right? And where are we meeting? What environment is this all going to happen, right? So if this is not in alignment with where I am, that is going to allow me to function as an optimal human being, then it's not going to work. It's not that I'm saying it can't happen, right? I'm just saying we're not in alignment. As much as I would like for this to happen, we're not in alignment. I recently had an old guy, I went to the nursing home to do to listen to a lecture about Alzheimer's, and one of the older gentlemen came up to me and he constantly was hitting on me. He was attracted. He wanted to take me back to his room, and it's just such a different thought process, because even though the the results are the same, like, heck no, I'm not having any kind of relations with you, sir. It's not because I cannot. You do not align with me. What do you have that you're gonna give me so that I can be the best human being? Right now, in nothing. So we are out of alignment. So this is a really, really powerful thing for me to learn, is that in taking care of myself, I have to get out of right, wrong, can't, not allowed, not permitted. And I have to get into the state of flow and realize that flow only happens when alignment happens. It's like a pipe. If you have a pipe and you have kinks and twists and something sitting on it and it takes it out of alignment, then you will not have any flow happen. And this also is very important when I talk about religiousness, because it's like I am but I'm not. And when I'm talking about religiousness, I'm talking about saying I am a Christian, or saying I have new age, whatever people want to label it. Whatever you think I am and I am not. Why could I say that? Because I do not live in boxes, right? So that's the place I had to get, even leaving traditional religion and saying, hey, God says he doesn't want me to worship him in a box anymore. So yes, this is beautiful, but I am no longer there in a box. So I can't be boxed in. The box really doesn't even exist in my memory anymore. Everything is free game. Everything has purpose. Everything is it comes when it aligns with me. So these are thoughts that I need to remember, but right now, very, very important. This is time for me to rest, reset, take care of myself, take care of my ability, really fine-tune my ability to really listen to the whispers of spirit as it speaks to me and as it directs me through my intuition. It is not time to force. Whenever I start forcing, it's actually a lack of trust in God. It's a lack of trust in the vision. It's a lack of trust in everything. And then that's where you get all the doubt and the insecurities and all of this. So stop resisting and stop forcing and start flowing. Okay, Casey, that's your thought today.